start, we usually have our new bass player, Jonathan Hischke with us, who played on the second record, The Visitor. But now we have the OG who played on Speed is Relative right here, Jason Conrad! Our bass game is pretty strong in this band, I'm going to say. I can say it. Anyway, we're going to start if you guys are ready. Yeah, and just let us know if shit sounds weird. Okay.
All right.
We're doing it. Thank you guys for coming out. For driving like 5 minutes. We came out. Well, the night is young, but I mean, we came a long way. I'm from California. No, dude, I'm from California, dude.
I'm from Cornwall.
Yeah!
I live 5 minutes away. Hang on, this is gonna fall over again.
All right, this is the first song on the second record. Who is it, if anyone has it? Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
I can't remember how it starts. Thank you. The trampoline up here. I can't really hear myself singing, but still having fun. We grew up on shows like this where it's just a fucking like a Vets Hall or Elks Club or something like that, and you just throw a basic PA up, you get your instruments and just fucking rock out. Hey Riley, is this okay to drink? You got cooties? I think it's yours. This trampoline is separating. Hey, can you guys push the stage this way? I'm serious, it's going like, can some people push it this way? You might have to do that again. All right, thank you. If you see me reaching this far, will you come push it back? Anyway, the next song is another one from the new record. And it's called We Used To. It's about all the shit we tried to do back in the day. The promise of Southern California. Trying to make it happen. We packed up our 3 cars, we 3 dudes, back in '99, and we packed up our 3 cars and drove to San Diego together with no idea where to live. With all of our gear and my cat.
I was homeless for 6 months, but I knew I wanted to fucking commit to this shit. So, the song is about our failure then to an awakening later on.
Yeah, that's what we're here now. Anyway, thanks for waiting for like 20-something years for us to come back. Sorry we're so slow now. We used to look ahead to. This one's got a really crazy bass part that he wrote. It's from the first record. It's called Two Kevins. This weird bass noodling weirdo. We didn't care about Rush that much back in the 90s. He bought 3 tickets to made us go. I gotta say, it was inspiring.
Well, I cared.
Well, that's a better story. Hey, also, it's Neil Peart's birthday today. Rush drummer. Guess who else? Me, motherfucker! Merci beaucoup. Thank you. Hey, Kevin, this is about all 2 of you. It's called Two Kevins.
Is there another Kevin here?
I used to throw my pencil and they get stick in those in high school. Do you guys do that? Hey, are you guys ready? Man, thanks, guys. You guys ready?
I use the same head.
Anybody else feel a little winded?
I'm winded watching you.
So thank you to the bands that played before us, and
Seriously.
and thank you for loaning us your gear and making this possible.
I swear, I feel like
Thank you to Stacy and Stacy's
Stacy.
wife.
Glorious
Hospitality. Thank you to Emmett for being here.
And move. Thank you, beautiful people.
We're gonna play another new one. Well, newer. This one's called In Armor.
a goodie from the first record. Yeah.
They're all goodies from the first record.
Except for the goodies from the second record. Oh shit, wait, I'm getting birthday texts, guys. Oh. Wow. It's a good one. When was the last time you turned 52? And your fucker bands make you play fast. It's hard, guys. I'm just kidding, it's easy. Hey, will you push this shit back for me?
Oh yeah.
Make it easier? Anyway. I got a gig once playing really slow. It was hard. It'd be perfect. Oh shit.
Not old, that's rude. Pretty good stand.
I didn't say old, you said old. God, that's rude. Hey, what's next, Ronnie?
Hey, we're sensitive. Next is Classic You.
It's a personal favorite of mine. I don't know why. You know why? It's one of our slowest songs. I'm not kidding. It's got a little bit more of a pocket. You can kind of... Anyway, this one's slower. It's called Classic You. Best song we ever made up. We don't even have a singer yet. What's the next one?
Yeah, I met John, and he already had the band started. And they were looking for a singer, and they had this song written, and they were just looking for someone to sing. So, came in and wrote the lyrics for this one. This one's called Captain.
Somebody in the back liked it. Woo.
Yeah!
Oh.
How's everybody doing?
Yeah!
Aside from really calm and relaxed, how are you guys doing?
I know, it feels like we're at a yoga retreat.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way at all. Well, this one's a sing-along if anybody knows how to sing along. The lyrics are multilingual. The word is N-A, nah. Hey! He's already on the harmony. He's the one step ahead of us. Hey, thanks, Riley.
That was great. No one's ever done that before. Thank you.
That was the first time we ever started that way. It only took 30 years to get someone to start it for us. We didn't fucking take 2 plane rides all day long.
I don't actually understand the ordering of this set list, so if you could help me out.
Oh, you got the weird one. You weren't supposed to get that one. Never get the lead singer, the artsy one. They're all type A. You know what I mean? Robbie, you want to trade this list for you?
What, type A, meaning accepting?
Aggressively aggro and anal. That's triple A. Hang on.
I feel like I should be insulted, but I'm not.
All right, now that we've warmed up, crowd hasn't warmed up a little bit, but
I don't care what we play next. Thankfully, I can play all of them.
Jason, he's never played all these new songs. How's he doing over here, huh? I mean, he wrote everything on the first record. Anyway, The Loss. This song's called The Loss, and the working title is The Ron for Jason because he doesn't know the name of any of the new songs because he's not a fan. I'm saying new ones, but some of it we came up with 20 years ago. We just enhanced them.
You have to understand our timelines are different.
Here's another new one that we played 20 years ago with him in a fucking garage, but...
Which one?
Gone wrong.
Oh, yeah.
There's another slow one. Are you guys doing okay out there?
We'll eventually write a slower song. That's not happening tonight, though.
No slower songs. Speed is relative.
You're in luck, buddy. We haven't got around to that slow shit yet. Here we go. Hey, we're going on tour with Liveline in South America if you guys want to come with us. Here's a new one we never played. Have we ever played this one?
What's that?
Have we ever played this next one?
Yeah, at practice.
Have we played in front of people?
A couple times.
There's another one on the new record, the Visitor Fat Records.
Yeah, we haven't played this very much in front of people, so here we go. Been knocked down, got up again to fight another round. Been knocked down, got up again. Been knocked down, got up again to fight another round. Been knocked down, got up again. When I feel done.
Hey, thanks. The pit crew's back. Thanks, bro. Oh, I keep missing shit. Yeah? Well, we didn't have only one last wave. Yeah? I mean, that was very smart. You're hired.
Pit crew. I like that.
All right. What do you guys think about AFI's new look? They are my buddies. Hunter's my neighbor.
Yeah, we're friends with those guys.
I'm just asking what they think about the look. They were cool, right?
Whoa.
All right. They took us on tour once. We love those dudes. I'm not trying to stage you up. I live next to Hunter. We drink coffee together in my little town in California.
Yeah, when we had our practice session 2 weeks ago, we were hanging out with him. All right. I think we're approaching the end. Maybe we've actually gone over. I don't
My
know.
only friend, the end. It's Jason's first time back in years. How's he doing, guys? He got all busy having kids and shit. That's right, bro. Do whatever you want. You heard him?
I like that. Do whatever you want.
Who here speaks French?
I do.
Tabarnak! Je t'aime à la folie, mon petit chien. Thanks for hanging out at this weird performance art set. Northern California thing. We got like, oh fuck, Legacy's not on here. Should we do that?
Oh yeah, we didn't put Legacy on.
This one's about skateboarding. Anyone skateboard?
What do you think, Jason?
One of you, two of you? Alright, that's cool. Two people skateboarding.
What? What? I did many times, but I stuck with it. What did you say? You're BMX, okay.
Yeah, that's more metal, and I love that about you. That's why your hair's long.
I respect
That's
that.
why your hair's long and your head's backwards. I was one of you. I wasn't going to be a mixer. I could Indo. Do a fucking backflip. Are we supposed to be playing and not talking? Should we do like a rap? Wait. Okay, so this one's about skateboarding for all you that don't skateboard.
Yeah, well, it's not. It's about skateboarding, but the lyrics are just descriptions of old school skateboards back in the day when we were growing up.
Eyes of the Jester, anyone? Behind bars, John Lucero.
So the lyrics just sound like Iron Maiden lyrics.
Yeah. If you guys can pretend it's a rock show and make a bunch of noise, we could start. got 2 more, you guys. Instead of doing that whole encore thing, we're going to do this. We're going to play 2 songs from the first record.
Play Long Run. Play Long Run. Do you remember how to play Long Run?
Maybe if the crowd's still here after Hurtado.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you're... Instead of... I love this song. Shit. Maybe the next record? I'll send you a... We'll stay in contact.
How come these lights weren't on for the other band?
Because we're a headliner, bro. Fuck.
You got air conditioning
Oh,
too, I think.
We're a headliner, bro. We gotta do one of the headliner shit like, that's what I do tonight!
Apparently I wasn't ready for the big time.
Well, anyway. If anybody knows how the first album starts.
Been around busters.
Oh, whoever said it. Whoa! Winner! No more waiting! All we need now is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I gonna do the 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's alright, he doesn't have to do it. He can do it with your fingers. 1, 2, 3. Just say as fast as you want, slow as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll just walk out. I'll come with you.
Hey man, you got this, brother.
Got this.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you so much. This is the last song, you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hopefully we see you at Music for Cancer tomorrow.
more song. One 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 more song.
Wow. Thank you. I appreciate all 13 of you doing that. Damn, Riley, we should have had you just sing all my parts so I could breathe for a second.
You still can.
Somebody said Way to the World. That was on a skate video with Chris Send. My bro from high school!
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. We need it. We need it.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's play that
Yeah.
now.
Let's go.
This was one of the first, this is one of our earliest songs also. It was on our demo.
Yeah, it was on a demo. We put the demo song on the Toy Machine video before we even had an album out.
Chris Send's part, legendary. He was on Powell. He was on Toy Machine.
Toy Machine, yeah.
He did Powell for my earlier band. I got fucking double digits with that, bro. I don't know, dude. It's NorCal, dude. I don't know any fucking NorCal, dude. I was hella fucking hitting the bumper, dude. Fucking poking the fatty off the kicker, dude.
Enough of that.
Thank you very much. We can probably squeeze out like one more, I think, or two, maybe.
Long run.
Oh, oh yeah, we can do that one. Let's do that one. We changed the tuning on him since the last. This will be our last song. We talked about the first one we made up before he showed up, and then he showed up, Captain, when he made words. And then he came over and he's like, I got a song idea right here for like the second time we ever jammed together. I met him in a movie theater, this guy. I was tearing his ticket to Titanic or some shit with his girlfriend. He's like,
It wasn't Titanic.
come on.
It was Independence Day.
Okay, it probably was ID4, bro. Anyway, he gives me the ticket, and I turn the ticket, and he had a good rating shirt. So I'm like, yeah, it's the last seater down on the right. Do you want to sing for a band? And he's like, what? I'm like, do you want to sing for a band? And he goes, I don't really sing. I'm like, but you play something. And he goes, I play guitar. And so he came over to my house that night after the movie. I swear it's a true story. And then we started Cigar.
It is a true story.
And then, the very next time he came over, he brought this song with him, Long Run, for Riley. Were you the one saying this? Long Run?
Yeah, long run.
This was like one of the first things we ever did. It was on our demo.
Kill it!
Amazing.
After all that, I didn't remember how to play it, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, we don't play this song that much anymore, but
Well, now that Jason's here.
you guys are fucking cool.
I'm on the camera.
All right, are you guys ready? Because I'm not.
Do you need the pit crew? Might need the pit crew.
Run, boys!
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate you guys coming out.